Hey guys, it's Peter here. It's just after 5 a.m., just out of my sauna and cold shower routine. And just wanted to shoot you a quick video for Wisdom Wednesday here because a lot of the time we forget that with the best intentions in the world, our mornings are our sacred time for prepping an extraordinary day, which leads to an extraordinary life. And so many people get caught up in listening to their comfort zone, those signals that say, I just want to go back to sleep. Well, if that's the case, set yourself up to win. Go to bed earlier. I can't do that. Well, no, you can, but you're choosing not to because you're making excuses. Remember, the war cry of failure goes like, A, I already know this, and B, I can't, when the reality is I can, but I won't because fill in the blank. And it's our egos that don't like to fill in that blank because it triggers the fear that we're not enough, and therefore we'll do almost anything to avoid that awareness, including rationalize our behavior. But if you look at every successful person, people that are, and I don't judge success by money, guys. Money is a byproduct of the value you add to society in an economic model. That's it, case closed. If you're chasing money, it's because you've got your self-worth and your net worth tied together, and you think that by getting more money, it'll solve all your problems, and the problem you're trying to solve is the fear that you're not enough. Now, don't get me wrong, in an economic model, you need money to exchange to get food and clothing and everything else. The opposite of that is called communism, something that certain governments are trying to bring in right now. But when it comes to a study of the world's most prolific, successful people, success defined by the lives that they live, that when they get to the end, they'll turn around and say, wow, now, if that was a movie, I would pay to watch that again. Not the quiet lives of safety, security, and desperation that most people end up in inside a comfort zone, not realizing that it's the edge of the comfort zone where greatness begins. And you were born to be great. You weren't born to avoid. Right? You were born to take on challenges, not try to mitigate them or run away from them or complain at them. That's what 2020 and certainly 2021 is shaping up to be, is an amazing workout in a gym. And those that forget their athletes are going to basically resist every step of the way and then complain at the muscle soreness rather than celebrate it as the foundation for growth. Anyway, getting off track. My point being is if you study the lives of successful people, virtually all of them started out their day with a sacred, sacrosanct, protected morning routine. Why? Look at great athletes on the track. You don't see an Olympian who doesn't warm up ready for the event. And every day right now is a day in your life that you want to be grateful for because there's people that have come before us that don't have that choice anymore. And so when it comes to setting up your warm-up for your Olympic day, morning routines are critical. And there's many books out there that can put this into perspective. Hal Elrod's Miracle Morning was a classic. Robin Sharma, the 5 a.m. Club. You could look at Own Your Day by Mark Aubrey. Marcus Aubrey. My brain doesn't always work this early. But no, we're getting into things like getting up, taking care of your health, taking care of your mind. Do not turn on your phone. All right. I'm recording this now, but I'm not connecting to the internet. I'm not turning myself into a walking doorbell of other people's distractions, agendas, requests, desires. I own my day. And if you have push notifications, or if the first thing you do is go and reach for your phone before you reach for the alarm clock, if you reach for your phone before you reach for your toothbrush, I've got news for you. You've been programmed to step out of your greatness and into a film extra in whatever movies are playing in other people's lives. Own your day, become the star of who you are. And that starts with a really strong, powerful morning. Now, you don't have to get up at 4 a.m. or 3:50 like I did this morning, and I don't do that every day. But 5 a.m. is a really good time because it gives you, at least for most people, including parents, an hour or two before the craziness starts. In my old Buy Me days, I used to get into the office at 5:30 a.m. Why? Because between 5:30 and when the zoo arrived at 9 a.m., where then I was just fighting fires with dozens of staff and issues and complaints and all the balls that were being thrown at me that I was having to bat away, I got more done in those hours than I do from 9 to 5 when the craziness was there. So set yourself up to win, guys. Give yourself the gift of a morning routine without the excuses that your mind has been trained to give you, because it's always easier to look at the bottom of the mountain at the top and figure out the reasons why you shouldn't go and enjoy the view. You're born for better things than that. Anyway, that's my Wisdom Wednesday today. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Leave a comment below if you've got anything you want to share.